then moved over to Millwall, helped take this club back into the second division, and that's the kind of support which Millwall can count on now for a big day. Around 500 police on duty to keep control there, as Kenny Sansom, the Arsenal captain, joins Les Briley of Millwall in the centre circle. Millwall hounding them straight away and pushing them back to John Lukic, who will be grateful for an early touchdown at the North Bank end. One of the youngest players ever to appear for Brentford, been around a long time. Kenny Sansom taking a knock in the first challenge on him. Expect to see the challenges being fairly stiff, I think. We'll hope there's not too much action off the field to distract us during the course of the afternoon. Beautifully balanced striker of the ball, Williams. That one's towards Smith, and Smith's touch. Horn had to come quickly to stop Tony Adams getting in there. Carter, the number 11. It's not through though from Richardson to Hayes, and that's a chance, and that's it by Martin Hayes. Only 10 minutes gone, and Arsenal ahead. Delight on the North Bank, and the start which Arsenal certainly needed to settle them down. Retrieved there. Carter tries to take it inside, but it's Smith coming back who does well to take it off him. And what a sharp little first time pass by Richardson. Beautifully judged by Martin Hayes. Goalkeeper Horn coming and saying, well, what could I have done about that? Not a lot, really. Hayes and Williams then. Richardson in attendance as well, and Nigel Winterburn not too far away. Richardson off the wall, Hayes back in, and Horn didn't grab it, and it was Walker who saved it by hacking it away as Alan Smith went in. Steve Williams to curl the kick in. Nicely done by Adams. Customers kick by Nicky Coleman or Williams. So disappointment for those supporters. You can see just how many have come from South East London, but they're a goal down very early on in this cup tie. Riley in midfield. Now Carter. See much of the Millwall strikers, Cascarino and Sheringham. Two big men up the front. Here they are, it's Cascarino. Winterburn hard in, Carter still there. Kenny Sansom calling somebody short. Smith, I would think. Oh, sent crashing, but Rocastle gets the shot in, and that's two. The referee was thinking about a foul as Smith went down, but it didn't matter in the end because David Rocastle has swooped, and with less than 25 minutes played, Arsenal are 2 up. Watch how it bounces. Smith goes crashing down, but no defenders get there, and David Rocastle's left foot does the rest. Well, 2 in the first quarter of the game, and that is a terrific blow for any second division club on a first division ground. However confident they might have felt going into the game, that's a great deal to pull back. They've won a free kick straight away down at the North Bank end. Riley, the skipper, to set it up. Teddy Sheringham fancies that he might have a pot if the ball ever goes far enough back. Richardson and Carter are having a little bit of a set to in the wall, I think. Well, it's obvious what's coming. Sheringham deflected away. That was today. David Rocastle going in this one. Shadowed by Briley. Martin Hayes moving down the left. It comes inside to Smith. He might have a shooting chance. Oh, tried to lay it off to Merson. But Paul Merson had chosen just that moment to come inside a little bit. Police in action at the other end. The game goes on. Rocastle coming past too well, and he's down. It's Keith Stevens who came in heavily there. Some of them obviously quite keen to get away from that very tightly packed area. As Arsenal attack that way again, and Rocastle with a chance for three inside. Well done by Horn that time, but the flag up. Wouldn't have counted to get away with it. Smith up for the header. O'Callaghan back to the goalkeeper. Brian Horn in goal has got to keep cool here. There's a lot going on behind him. 2 goals have gone past him in the first 25 minutes. No doubt that he's played in front of many crowds as big as this. Must be around 40,000. Millwall would love to pull one back at this stage before half-time to give them some heart. O'Leary and Rocastle. Nicely knocked around. Rocastle would turn it in. Smith, but once again the flag up. Tony Adams coming late at it, trying the little flick. David Rocastle. And Richardson, not far away. Kevin Richardson, well, he's got 1 or 2 this season with some fine shots. What happens when this is nodded out? First time to claim it. They thought the goalkeeper might come for that one. Rocastle again with a chance to turn and perhaps to shoot. Right foot. Too many blue shirts in the way. Out to Winterburn, who tries one. Deflection. Well followed by Brian Horn because it took a nasty deflection in the big kick by Lukic, and Groves gets a chance. That was pretty basic stuff, the long kick. Pat Jennings amongst others has done it elsewhere. And now Carter. 3 red shirts around. And the ball goes off one of them for a Millwall corner. Something of a rarity to encourage those supporters. Carter, having won the corner, will take it himself, swinging in presumably. Both hands up, which may or may not mean something to his teammates. The kick in, and pushing given. This one from Martin Hayes. Stevens tries to drive it forward and finds Cascarino, now with a chance to run against Adams. Held up by Tony Adams. Twice. Riley hooking it back in. Oh, David O'Leary, missed chance of Sheringham with a chance for Millwall. And Lukic blocks it well, but doesn't grab it. Winterburn in a bit of trouble here as Carter hounds him. And Williams not messing about at all with that one. Of course, started out with Millwall. We're going to Ipswich. He's finished up back at the deck. Thinning out a bit as a few more spectators make their way home. The crowd, to remind you,